Folks, got a 2004 Ford Freestar here, and I'm getting ready to pull out the AC condensing coil. And I wanted to show you because there's a couple of different videos here on YouTube showing that you have to pull the radiator, and everything else in order to get the condensing coil out. And you don't really have to do that. You can actually get it out from the front. And what you have to do is you have to take the front bumper off. You have to take the headlight housing off. And then there's a few other things that you got to do. In order to get the bumper off, there's going to be several tabs here that you got to pull out. They're the press-in tabs. You pop those all out first. And then you'll have your screws down here, which are holding your bumper on. You'll have several here. And all the way around the bottom, too. And then you're going to have also two bolts that are holding it in here as well on either side here. You got to pop those two out on each side. And that'll actually pull the whole bumper right off. In order to get this headlight housing off, you've got several bolts. You got a bolt here, and then you're going to have a bolt down here. You're going to have these two bolts in here that are holding it, along with two bolts here. And this whole will come right off. As far as getting the condensing coil out, what you'll have to do is there's going to be some of these little holders here that hold the bottom of the coil. And what you have to do is this side here, you can get a socket in there, and you can pop that side out pretty fairly easy, and then take a screwdriver and then pry it down. Now the other side, what I had to do was I had to get a pair of some tin snips. I took out a tin snipped this plastic shield here a little bit up so I could get in here to see the actual bolt hole that's in there. And what I had to do was I had to take a unibit and drill a hole so I could actually get the socket in there. And you can use just about anything. You can use a drill bit, or if you got a unibit, and then just take and drill that hole, and then paint that over so it don't rust. And then once you got that bolt out, you do the same thing. You just go ahead and pry that mount right out of there. And then your condensing coil will actually slide down out of these top tabs right here. And then it's pretty much freed up, besides taking off the condensing lines. You have one that's right up underneath here. That's got to come out from the bottom. And all that is that's the nut that holds that condensing line in. And then you have your top one, which is kind of hard to see. It's actually sitting right behind your coolant line right here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. See if I can. Anyways, it'll be down there. You'll see a nut down there on it, and you'll have to just go ahead and loose that nut and pop that off, and then your whole condensing coil should just come right out of there. But that's about it, folks. I just wanted to go over this here with you. It's just an easier way of doing this without having to actually take your whole radiator out and having to sit there and pop off the hoses for the transmission cooler and everything else. Y'all have a good day.